I was at the shopping mall when I noticed a man massaging his wife's shoulders. At first I thought it was sweet because she was in a wheelchair and it seemed like she was enjoying it. But as I looked closer, I noticed her face was twitching, like she was in pain but trying to hide it. I recognized the look straight away. It was the same look on my mother's face whenever my father was around. Fear. I took a deep breath because I didn't want to project my childhood trauma on what could have been an innocent man. So I just walked over and made small talk to suss out the situation. I walked up to them and smiled. Hey, sorry to bother you. Do you know where the food court is? The husband looked up at me. He was a big guy with a friendly smile. Yeah, it's just down that way, past the Build-A-Bear workshop. He seemed so chill. I almost walked away. Almost. But that's when I looked at his wife. We locked eyes, and I saw it. Her eyes were screaming for help. I felt it in my gut. She was terrified. I knew right then that I wasn't leaving. I lingered for a second and turned to her directly. Did you find any good deals in Uniqlo? She opened her mouth to respond, but he answered before she could make a sound. She's too tired to talk. Aren't you, honey? His hand moved from her shoulder to the back of her neck. He squeezed. She nodded slowly. I noticed her hands on the armrests. She was gripping that chair like it took everything in her not to burst into tears. I tried again, still trying to suss it out. Where are you guys headed next? I asked lightheartedly. The man laughed, but it sounded like broken glass. Hey man, why are you so interested in my woman? He said it like a joke, but I knew he was serious. His wife tried to speak again, but he cut her off. Baby, save your voice. You know how tired you get. Then he patted her head like she was a dog. No one else was around because the mall had just opened and the staff of the store we were in were vaping in the bathrooms. And I guess the man noticed the concern in my eyes because that's when he stood up and came in between me and his wife. I couldn't even see her anymore. Look, man, I don't know what you think you're doing, but she's disabled. She's practically R-worded. She's confused. She doesn't know what she's saying half the time. I leaned to the side to look at her. She was crying. Silent tears rolling down her face. No sound at all. Like she'd trained herself to cry without making noise. That broke something in me. He grabbed the wheelchair handles and yanked it backward. Her head snapped back from the force so hard I'm surprised she didn't break her neck. He announced, "We're leaving," and started wheeling her away. I didn't know what to do, because it's not like someone prepares you for a situation where a wife is being held hostage in a wheelchair in the middle of a shopping mall. But that's when the woman did something I'll never forget. She reached her hand out toward me, like she was trying to come with me instead of her husband. But the husband saw it as soon as I did, and he slowly turned to look at her. "What are you trying to do?" His voice was calm, the kind of calm that comes before an explosion. She pulled her hand back. She was shaking. Nothing. I was just what?" He crouched down to her level and grabbed her chin, forcing her to look at him. "You want to go with this stranger? Is that it? After everything I've done for you?" I stepped forward. My voice came out harder than I expected. "Get your hands off her." He didn't even look at me. He was still locked on her face. "Tell him, baby. Tell him how much you love me. Tell him how lost you'd be without me." Her voice cracked. I love him. I'd be lost without him." She said it like she was a hostage reading a script, because that's exactly what she was. He nodded approvingly like a soldier in a German camp. He slowly turned to face me. "See? She's fine. She's always been fine. Now walk away before I call security and tell them you're harassing my disabled wife." I didn't move. I just stood there with my eyes locked on his. The fake charm disappeared and he spoke. "You're still here? What, you want to be a hero?" He stepped toward me, got right in my face. "You don't know anything about us. You don't know what she needs. I've taken care of her for years. Who are you?" That's when he snapped. He pulled his fist back and swung at my face. Hard, but I saw it coming. I ducked to the side and his fist flew past my head. He flung backwards and his leg hit the wet floor sign behind him. Crack! He fell and his spine hit the floor. Ah! He couldn't get up. He was in pure agony. Finally, someone noticed what was going on and people started running over. Someone called 911. Then I heard a sound behind me. I turned around. The woman in the wheelchair was laughing. She looked at her husband convulsing on the ground, then pointed at her wheelchair. "Looks like you're gonna need one of these now."